kings! Level 12! Level 19!
Oh, that's tiring.
Excellent! You did a really great job! Next stage!
I don't know if it's the most helpful, but it does have a little bit of everything, I would say.
Level 19!
I can find those somewhere.
Level 21.
I'm trying to think like what would be a good 200 BPM like twist running chart. Like there are S22s that are more burst heavy and they're more twisty, but a lot of them are more stable. Like this one, Video FC, is a good reference of like a standard foot speed twist chart. The Poitus is pretty good for that. His Garden's kind of brackety, but also kind of in the same vein. Really is not very twisty. That's also a Phoenix only. This one is like straight up just standards. It's good practice, but not the it's definitely more characteristic than conventional. Pretty twisty. This one's an interesting one. Not the most normal. Let's do this one. Just to like, I would say this has a lot of like standard stuff. I think the first half or 2/3 is a lot of like bursty, slow, like twists, and maybe some brackets thrown everywhere, but the end run is the main thing I want to show, where it's very kind of like those bow tie twists that you mentioned is what you call them, or just like very brief crossovers or like anchors. You kind of like lean into it and come back. These sort of like patterns and twists, I'd say, definitely more on the fundamental side for Pump It Up chart. So far.
Absolutely perfect! Wow! New record!
Yeah, if you're gonna see twists at 200 BPM in like higher level singles, like 22s and stuff, they're gonna look like that. I would say S23s will have a lot of those too, but it starts to be almost too aggressive or tiring, where that's when you really start to think about, oh, I shouldn't be twisting these, I should be figuring out how to double step or bracket or roll. Especially up to like 200, 210 BPM. When they throw a twist at you like that, up through 21s, 22s, they're manageable, and it's just about making it as like consistent but decently tiring, but not like super excessive to throw yourself at. I think if you're not used to hitting the inner corners, which is what I keep kind of mentioning, like if you go for like a twist and your crossover foot hits like way over here, it's going to be much harder to then snap it over to the follow-up panel versus like we hit the inner corner. You know, you can hit it a lot more minimal. So it's like going into the twist and then coming out of it are two big considerations to really be thinking about. What else?